Has nerves before a game. She looks ready to go tonight.
They're going to take the pressure off Perea early. That's Liz King.
Running back gives this offense a completely different feel.
They're going to keep it on the ground again.
The big move was moving Agam Chichindu inside to middle linebacker for the first time ever.
But really excelled with tackling.
The way this game is a must-win for LA, they had to pull all stops out. They put Chichindu inside.
Perea under center. A little confusion in the way she opened up. And takes a blow from Daniel. That is Delaney Hall in motion. Kenny back to pass with pressure up the middle. That was Brittany.
Interesting, they came out throwing. Head coach Tui Suinoa told me you're going to run the ball with Bourseau and Naz Johnson and then go. But you can also mix it up and give it to Naz Johnson.
Here's a 4th and 1. Direct snap to Naz Johnson. That's a direct snap again to Johnson. Low snap back to her. Great pursuit off the edge.
Year long. Low snap, dribbles up right through her legs and ruins the whole play.
Look at that Denver defense staying on their toes. Their center, that is Naz Johnson in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Has a receiver. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kenny from Wichita Falls, Texas. That's a release play connecting. Now get it back at their own 15-yard line. That's Fields in motion at the top of the screen. Agam Chichindu not buying it.
And they're moving, except for that 1 4th down play. They look okay.
And this is K-Mac, another bright spot early.
Football game, but if it becomes a blowout, he wants to play everybody tonight.
A 3rd and 5 release. Denver.
Perea looking sweet. Again, using her assets. Not a strong arm, just a quick release by the tight end. Get the
incomplete pass. We'll see if they go back to K-Mac. They do indeed. No. Perea on the quarterback keep.
Now they're only down 8 points.
This should be the final play of the first quarter. A 3rd and 7. This time, no alleyway.
Coaches coach, players play. You never tell a coach who should be playing. You just do your job.
Another challenge for this rookie quarterback, Brittany Perea. She's going to call her number again. Poor block.
And you do a quarterback sweep again on 4th down? This is twice the quarterback sweep did not work on 4th down.
Nobody blocking. Carmen Bourseau flanked to the left of Kenny. They're going to fake the draw to Bourseau. Down the field. Wide open receiver. 15. Perea moving back to the shotgun. Dropping back to pass over the middle. That'll be intercepted. Megan Hansen.
The tackle.
So a 1st and 10 for Los Angeles with a short field. Goal ball at the Denver 6. That's Delaney Hall in motion. Kenny back to pass. Pressure off the edge.
Decision, and you get the ball over there before Valerian can get over to the receiver. Great read.
Under center, Michelle Kenny rolling right. And just a little delay play. Complete and 10 from the Denver 15. Full backfield. That's Hannah Gortho. She may have jumped, and this should be a free play. Perea field. That's Lindsey Fields at fullback. And K-Mac deep in the backfield. They're going to go to K-Mac. Cuts back inside. So a 1st and 10 from the 25 back to K-Mac. And K-Mac loses it. K-Mac offense. Ball on the Denver side of the field. This is Kenny throwing down the field. Has a receiver.
She had nowhere to go.
2nd and 10, an odd-looking formation for Los Angeles. Kenny showing the athleticism. Here we go, a 3rd and 2. This Denver defense in dire need of a stop here. A 1st and 10 going back to Bourseau. Poor handoff. That was looking sloppy, but from the shotgun, faking the draw play. And it looked like it was intended for Melissa. That's Delaney Hall in motion. A handoff back to Bourseau. Ripping through arm tackles. Denver offense. They have got to mount a drive here. Going back to their workhorse. That's Liz K-Mac. The raw quarterback in Brittany Perea and no speed on the outside. That has been the only spark. Liz K-Mac cutting it back inside.
Game by penalties like that, and here they are.
A handoff to Fields. Fields not with the speed. That desperation down on the field. A 2nd and goal. Another keeper by Perea.
It's not worked all night.
from the shotgun. A release play that is intercepted. Megan Hansen in the open field.
Perea, she looked at her main receiver, and that was it.
So a 1st and 10, ball at the Los Angeles 23. They do have 38 seconds and a timeout. Clock is stopped at 34 seconds. LA still with a timeout. Another edge rush.
It's so porous, but she is a good defensive end.
The clock continues to run. This will be the final play.
They opened it up in the air, vertical passing game. They had 64.
The third quarter, Naz Johnson, who herself had a huge half, and they're going to go back to Johnson. Look at the foot, more touches, and go to Naz Johnson. And here's Johnson again, spinning through tackles. Nearly Sherry Awaga. They're going to go handoff again. Naz Johnson cutting inside. KK fell.
An entire half left to come back.
Here comes the extra point attempt. Handoff, K-Mac to the outside and in the end zone. All season. This time, nice snap back to Kenny. That's a designed draw play.
Executive play, she's still on fire here in the second half.
Look at French running down Naz. The 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Kenny, another high snap. Now a weird-looking shuffle pass to keep her composure here. It's kind of a stacked set. They're going to go back to Johnson. Johnson buying her time, eventually with the hold. On 3rd and 6, Kenny buying time, now cutting across the field. Kenny did manage to pick up a 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz, another release. That is Awaga.
I thought she was definitely in. It's one-on-one against the Grow. There she goes. Oh, the knee is down. She looks like she's going to get hit. Watch how low she stays. Everybody else is high. She goes low, and nobody's down that low.
3 minutes remaining here in the third. They're going to go back to K-Mac, who's been a spark for this offense.
I thought Mo was irreplaceable. Hansen is playing at that same level.
A 2nd and 7, Perea. She's just got to win a few championships. This is a reverse to Lindsey Fields. Denver trying to pull out whatever they can. A 4th and 1 from the shotgun. Inside draw play to K-Mac. And K-Mac barely will get ball at midfield. Brittany Pereira in this Denver offense getting a much-needed 1st down. Poor exchange. Pereira 2nd and 15. Ball at the Denver 20. Going back to K-Mac on the right side. And K-Mac breaking. So a 3rd and 3. Ball on the Los Angeles side of the field. Back to K-Mac. K-Mac found a little kind of a bunch set for Denver. They're going to go to Roque. Roque trying to get the edge. Hannah Gothrow and TJ Anderson. That is K-Mac with the carry. And K-Mac for this a turnover. Let's see where she loses the ball. Is the knee down or is momentum stopped? Right there, momentum is stopped. Able to save it here. And we'll get a 9th look at this thing. But from my perspective, her momentum gets stopped at about the 7-yard line. Right there. You could see the red line.
They gave up over 90 points tonight. Right now, it's only 38.
Great pursuit by numbers. LA looks to be bringing the blitz. No, now they're bringing 2. Complete. Jessica Johnson. The defensive side of the ball. 6:52 remaining. The handoff to Carmen Bourseau.
They got a running back. They got some studs on defense. They're not far off.
A 2nd and 10, a broken play. Now down the field. Up. Kenny under center. And she's looking down the field again to Claude. And this will be a draw. No, Kenny keeping it herself. Evading tacklers. And able to carry for 10. I don't think she's ever set there.
That's exactly right. That's the call. That
ball remains at the 10. Watch number 9, Raphael French off the edge, this time handling her. This is Kenny. Kelsey Cristiano. You take a look at that sideline for shotgun and empty back. A poor snap again low. Kenny not able to recover.
Throw it around the field deep to be successful in this league. All the championship teams have quarterbacks that can throw deep. Marcus Janelle showing why he's a great coach. You got your quarterback right there. She's upset with the way she played, but if you go back and watch that first quarter, they look like a good offense. Just they have to be consistent with it. Play, finally getting some game action.
Yeah, they're going to go to Lopez here, who tangled her feet with Rafael French's motor. I'd like to have Marcus Janelle's motor. 3rd and 1. Back to Lopez on a reverse.
A tiebreaker, and there is a point differential.
This is Kenny over the middle, nearly intercepted. That's seconds. No more timeouts for Los Angeles. A direct snap. That's Lopez. Mariah
in the shotgun. Quarterback goes in motion. Same cut as Naz Johnson, looking for daylight. Finds a way to break tackles. Back her way in the end zone, breaking 3.
Brittany Perea, part of the future of this franchise. Her first game under center since opening night. And that young
play that spoil role in their last game against Omaha, who's got a shot for the playoffs. If they beat them, this is the only time ever his fate is not in his own hands.
But give Los Angeles